Fala galera, eu sou Bruno Fava da Freak Pop Jovem Pan e hoje eu trago para vocês uma entrevista exclusiva com a Lana Conor e o Noa Centineo para falar sobre Para Todos os Garotos, PS Eu Te Amo. A dupla esteve no Brasil recentemente pro Tudum Festival da Netflix e eles vão falar um pouquinho com a gente sobre o filme. Vamos ver?
What makes To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You more exciting than the first film?
Yes. It.
More exciting than the first?
Listen.
I think it's different.
It's different. There is
More
John
excitement.
M.
Yeah,
There's
beforehand. Sorry. You go ahead, and then I'll
No,
answer
please,
the question.
please,
I'm just gonna
please.
say there's more like anticipation, excitement for the second one because more people know of it already.
Oh yes.
So there's more excitement leading up to it.
Yes.
You know, more people know about it and are looking forward to it, as opposed to the first one where people had no idea.
Absolutely.
How did you feel about participating in Tudum Festival and being able to interact with fans from all over Latin America?
It was the best. It was so incredible.
Yes.
I have never heard sound that
Loud.
it was physical. I don't know if you felt that, but when they screamed, you felt it. Like,
They're like giving you energy.
and it was incredible, and just seeing in person how much these fans adore and love the stories and the character was just so rewarding and really, really meaningful. I mean, I was worried about them because there were so many of them,
you want them to stay
and you
safe.
want to say hi to everyone, and it's just like, it was just really rewarding and lovely.
Absolutely, the passion, the love,
Yeah.
the support, it was just overwhelming.
And the installations that Netflix built were just
So
so
cool.
accurate and amazing.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, it was great.
What was your favorite scene to shoot? Any fun anecdotes from the set that you could share?
Treehouse scene, right?
Treehouse scene mainly because we never really get to work with like everyone.
Everybody, yeah.
And so that was the first day that we had not the first day, but that was one of the first days that we had the majority of the core cast minus the family all together.
Absolutely.
And that was so fun to see everyone's chemistry and how they all vibed and what they brought to their characters.
Yeah, it's really cool when you have like 6 different actors all together in a
Yeah.
room playing off of each other. It's
Yeah.
different from what we usually did most of the
Yeah,
most of the
because
films.
usually it's just like, me and you, buddy. We're like, okay.
In Latin America, cooking and eating as a family is a big part of culture.
Yes.
Just like Lara Jean's family.
Yeah.
What is something LJ and Peter would cook if they were Latinos?
Ooh, empanadas.
Empanadas and paella.
Oh,
Yeah.
paella,
But,
yes.
but instead of like all seafood, we do it with hot dogs.
No, we
You
would
cut up
not.
hot dog. Yeah,
we would
come
not.
on.
We would not. I'll make a separate batch.
That's cool. We split the pan in half.
Yeah.
Keep that seafood on that side.
You stop it.
What would you tell all the girls that have fallen with the most popular guy in school and are scared to send a letter?
Well, I would first say, I hope that when you say popular, I hope you mean good-hearted and loving and smart and gentle and kind.
Yep.
And I would say,
Let's break it down.
yeah, I would say I sure hope that this person is a good person, and if they are, then, I think write a letter.
Here's the thing: you might get in a lot of trouble if you write a letter to the most popular kid in school, right? I wish I could say that you can trust
Yeah.
kids, but
Yeah.
we're kids, and when we're young, we hurt people, or we don't make fun of things, or we make fun of things.
Yeah.
We don't understand like authenticity sometimes. There are and sometimes the popular kids are popular because of in a high school setting.
Yeah.
They the values are still kind of
different.
a little different than
So
what
really
you might
sit
value
there
when
and
you're
think.
older. If you what?
Nothing.
If you believe that this person is a kind person, there's nothing wrong with writing a letter to them, and putting yourself out there.
While also not putting your everything into it. Like, don't make it
Yeah.
so weighted where it's like, if it's not received,
Yeah.
then it'll break you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, still keep your,
Yeah.
your heart.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like you got to make sure that you're good alone and by yourself before you like venture out to allow to love someone else and allow yourself to necessarily be loved by other people, right?
Yes.
You gotta fill your
Yes.
cup gotta runneth over with your own love and then write that letter, because if he goes nah, or if she's like nah, I'm cool, then you're like, all right, man, I'm good.
I'm
I
still
got
cool
me.
because I got myself.
That's great. You guys had a new director on this film.
Yes.
What was that like?
It's awesome. You know, Michael, he was the DP on the first movie, so he has huge responsibility for creating the world that we made. The coloring, the cinematography, the way that I don't know if you'll notice, but in our movies, when he covers Lara Jean in a very intimate way, where it's very close up and centered, because he really, really wants to show Lara Jean that it's her. He really wants to show her inner dialogue. When he covers the two of us, it's still and intimate, because I think he just there's a connection there. When he covers Jordan, John Ambrose, and myself, it's different. There's a lot of movement and there's a lot of color. But working when he transferred as the director and also still the DP,
which is a
two
Herculean
hats,
task.
It was such a pleasure because he cares so much about the story. He's so passionate about every single detail.
Really
he knows the characters in and out. He's thought of things that I feel like I know Lara Jean really well, but he's thought of things that haven't even crossed my mind.
Yes.
And he has a really specific, incredible way of speaking. I think to each of us as individuals, the way he speaks to me is different than the way that he speaks to you.
Yeah.
And that's really, important for a director. And he just cares so much. And it was really refreshing to, have his eye, because it's so amazing, and then hear his heart, and you're like, wow. He sees everything and he feels everything.
I think he is going to go on to continue to make amazing films.
Yeah.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk to Jenny at all when you were coming up with your characters, or did you ask her for advice when you maybe got stuck?
Yeah, I think we're very lucky that the script is well written, and her books are incredible, and so her characters on our books just kind of pop up. So we have a pre-existing text that you can refer to if you have questions. But I talk to Jenny all the time, and I would have questions mainly because she was trusting with us. She gave us a lot of trust, and she
really
was not
did.
a helicopter whatsoever.
I asked her if I was like if it's super important to you that I read the books, I will read the books.
Yeah.
And she was like, I
Yeah,
saw
she's
your
really
tapes, I
trusting.
saw what you're doing, just keep doing that.
Yeah. My biggest questions to her were helping her, asking her to help remind me of my youth, and the age of Lara Jean. That was my biggest questions to her. Yeah.
Can you invite fans to watch the film on Netflix on February 12th?
Yes. Hey, you guys, please watch To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You on Netflix.
On Netflix on February 12th. Don't miss it.